Hi there, Lina. Okay, let's have a look at your work. Normally, we get the essays back to you faster, but at the moment, there are a lot of students on the online course, the online IELTS course, so there's a small delay. It's still within the 24 hours, though. Anyway, let's go. There is no doubt that advertising today has become a part of our lives. Well, some believe that that advertisement. Okay, here we have to put plural, yeah? That advertisements have become, or we switch it to the gerund, and then we can just say it without, say that advertising today has become a part of our lives. Normally, with the reference to time, it's better at the beginning or right at the end, okay? Usually, and in this case, definitely. Well, not definitely, but it's just an improvement. Well, some believe that worldwide marketing is an important method to spread culture in new languages. Others argue that it is a form of invasion of a country. Okay, this essay I will discuss both points of view and explain my support to the latter view. Okay, explain why I support the latter view would be better. Also, but more importantly, this sentence is empty, okay? It needs to be adapted to the essay, to the question. So we could say in this essay, I will discuss both points of view using examples from television and modern society to demonstrate points and prove arguments. Now the sentence is relevant because we mentioned modern society and TV, which is possibly what we're going to talk about here and here in these two paragraphs. On the one hand, those who believe that international advertising is a necessity for the country, but which are we talking about here? It's not clear. Okay, it's not very clear which is the country in question. Are we talking about American companies advertising in Peru? Or are we talking about Peru receiving countries from America? Okay, as receiving advertisements from American countries. The country here, we don't know which one it is. The rich country or the poor country, or the sending country or the receiving country, better said. On the other hand, those who believe that international advertising is a necessity for the country might argue, we don't need a comma here, that it is almost a free way to educate, implement fresh ideas and traditions. Okay, well done for putting a list here, but we need to make the list easier to understand, okay? And this is, we could just say like, almost a free way to educate, and then give the next point, implement fresh ideas and modern traditions, okay? What I'm trying to say here is that we need to introduce parallelism with the lists, okay? So I'll give you an example. The three cities of, let's see, I don't know, the major cities of Europe consist of London, which is England's capital, Paris, and Madrid. That's not as good as the three major capitals of Europe are London, the English capital, Paris, the French capital, and Madrid, the Spanish capital. What I'm trying to do there is just tell you how to do parallelism. It's probably better that you research it online. Anyway, this is because the global marketing brings new things to the people. What could you say instead of things, Lina? New products, new ideas, new developments. Let's be a little bit more accurate. And to improve, instead of people, we could say consumers, clients, customers, okay? This is topic-specific vocabulary that will help you score. This is because global marketing brings new developments to the people which were never known or heard about before. Okay, for example, I once saw an advertisement about a device that will let you cast your phone on a computer or a TV, which I implemented in the school that I am working in to teach the students in a new and improved way. Good. Okay, so try to avoid exclamations. This is a formal essay. Secondly, this example is not academic, it's personal. what we should be doing is using an example such as, for example, Google recently launched a device that will let people or customers cast their phone onto a computer or a TV. Full stop. This has been widely implemented by various professors and educational experts in academic environments to teach students in a new and improved way. Full stop. Okay? This way it just sounds more, not more general, it just sounds more academic rather than I once did this. Okay? In contrast, if we implemented every new invention or idea to a country, it might lose its identity. No, we don't need a comma here. Okay? We don't need the comma there. The comma is short for it is identity, which is not the right word to use or the right words to use. Also, I don't understand the argument here. Here's another tip. With your paragraph, it's better to keep to one idea, one argument, one side, okay? But here, what we've done is we've twisted the argument right at the last sentence. Now, it's not as clear, your position, as it were before, okay? So try to avoid doing that. Let's see. On the other hand, I believe that this type of marketing might be a little invasive to a nation or for a nation, because it can force bad and unacceptable ideas on to society. Force on. Okay? Prepositions. To illustrate this, comma, or to illustrate is fine actually, sorry. To illustrate, watching an advertisement for a group of people having fun and drinking beer might have a negative impact on a religious nation, thus causing problems of conflict between the youth and the adults. Moreover, some of these advertisements can create insecurities in teenagers. For instance, the beauty and model agencies brainwash the girls into believing that one cannot be beautiful unless she looks like one of those models. Therefore, some might develop depression, insecurities, and even anorexia. Okay, now the good thing is that with your sentences, the grammar mistakes are a minimum, and we can improve this situation with more feedback. Okay? Secondly, your examples are okay, but we need to transform them into a way that makes them stronger and more believable, and also that incorporates certain structures that help you to score points. Now this is really, really easy, and it can be learnt in about 5 minutes with the online course. There's a whole chapter about it, and surprisingly it takes hardly any time. It takes less time than you would think. Also, your paragraphs, okay, this paragraph is much better than this one because we've got one idea straight through beginning to end, and it's easy to write for you, easy to read for the examiner. That's good. The issue here, though, is that you've made a lot of sweeping generalizations, okay? We need to develop a technique called hedging that avoids sweeping generalizations, and once again makes it sound more academic. Okay, also we could close this paragraph, Lina, and we could say something like, consequently, it is clear, and then re-emphasize our position to make it easier for the examiner to understand the situation. Okay, let's carry on. Now, conclusion. In conclusion, although global marketing can sometimes be beneficial to a country, I believe that the disadvantages outweigh the advantages. Okay, not bad, but we've kind of done another empty sentence. It's not as it's not too bad, but I would recommend putting a little bit more detail in and developing your conclusion a little bit further. Okay, so it's a good essay. Now I can see that 6 is rather surprising considering that you've got such high scores for your other departments, for the other parts. Okay, just looking at your essay, looking at your writing, I can see that if you took the course and you did all the work that's expected, you'd definitely get a 6.5, possibly even a 7, okay? I can't guarantee it because the guarantee goes for students who are already at a 6.5, okay? But you're definitely going to get a 6.5 with me, and then possibly even a 7. Okay, Lina? So have a look at the links that I sent you. This essay correction is just one task 1 because it was a special offer of $5. If you want to get a task 1 and a task 2, that's $14 at the essay correction site. Anyway, because I think you'd benefit a lot from these essay corrections, what I'm going to do is if you join the course in the next 24 hours, I'll give you 10 essay corrections instead of 8. Okay, but that's only in the next 24 hours. Okay, Lina, have a good day and thank you very much and all the best with your IELTS prep.